Welcome to Teacher Talks. I'm Maria Keffler.
And I'm Erin Brewer. And what's our topic for today, Maria?
We're going to talk about gender non-conforming people and how they can get sucked into believing that they're transgender.
And first of all, I'd like to just add that everybody is gender nonconforming to some degree. There is no such thing as the idealized woman or the idealized man. And the very idea of that is often really a very negative, regressive stereotypes. I've seen some people who are advocating this ideology and they have Barbie on one end and GI Joe on the other. And they say, if you're not either Barbie or GI Joe, you're somewhere in the middle. And that to me is reducing maleness and femaleness in a way that is really ugly and not serving children for them to learn that. Children need to know that there are all different ways to be a woman. There's all different ways to be a man, but you don't become a man simply by presenting with more stereotypical behaviors and looks of a man. And the same for women. Men don't become women simply by putting on lipstick and makeup.
And I love what you said about that, because this really captures the whole ethos of gender ideology. It's all based on harmful regressive stereotypes. Yeah, as you said, if you're not a perfect, beautiful princess Barbie doll, then you're not a real woman. And if you're not this GI Joe gruff, big, tough macho man, then you're not really a man. And we know that's not true. And I'll just throw in there, I don't like to shop, and I can change a tire. But you know what? I'm still a woman.
Well, and that's one of the things that really bothers me about this is that because there is no such thing as, a, a woman that we all should conform to, or a man that all males should be conforming to. Every single child is gender nonconforming to some degree or another. Now we have this ideology that says if you're gender nonconforming, it's likely you were born in the wrong body. And, I am a mother, I have 3 children. Every single one of my children is gender nonconforming to some degree. Every one of my children could have easily been sucked into this ideology because they are gender nonconforming. I have, my son actually went to kindergarten, his first day of kindergarten. His favorite color was pink and he got teased. Well, these days, instead of getting teased, he would have been told he was actually a girl. I'm not sure which is worse. Well, actually, I am sure which is worse. He survived being teased for liking pink. He would not have survived being indoctrinated into this gender cult. And so it really is extremely harmful. And it, especially for during puberty, when our bodies start changing, most children are experience some discomfort during puberty. Now they're being told that discomfort is because they're actually born in the wrong body, not because puberty is a normal natural process that most people find difficult.
Yeah, I have a friend whose son, when he was 3 years old in preschool, started wearing the Cinderella dress from the dress up box every day. That's what he wanted to wear. And the teachers, there were 2 teachers in the classroom, told the parents, this doesn't mean anything. This is just play, role play. Kids do this. It doesn't mean anything about his sexuality. Don't worry about it. And after, I don't know, a few weeks, couple of months, it stopped and the boy moved on to something else. He's now an adult male who is a very typical heterosexual adult male. I know that today that child, his parents would be told, he's telling you he's actually a girl and you need to trans him, you need to turn him into a girl. And that's horrific. When I think about that boy, what would have happened to him today, that is horrific.
And it might sound like we're exaggerating, but one of the leaders in the gender industry, Dr. Diane Erin, has said that she knows of girls who've pulled barrettes out of their hair. And that's an indication that they're trying to tell you, as not even toddlers, as infants, that they're born in the wrong body. Or a little boy who undid his onesie was trying to tell his parents that he was actually a girl and wanted to wear a dress. That's how absurd this is, that we have experts who believe, so-called experts who believe that an infant is somehow signaling to their parent that they're born in the wrong body based on something as innocuous as pulling out a barrette or undoing a onesie.
And that's very much based on sex role stereotypes that infants wouldn't even be aware of.
So it's imposing a regressive gender stereotype on an infant who doesn't even have a concept of gender stereotype. this ideology is at its heart just completely absurd. It's based on the idea that somebody can be born in the wrong body, and that changing external presentation will somehow cure that. Again, that's, just it's so absurd that it's hard to even talk about, but it's important for teachers to know that this is the message children are getting, that if they don't conform and adhere to these regressive gender stereotypes, they're born in the wrong body. If for some reason they're uncomfortable with their body, which I think every single person at some point experiences discomfort in their body, but now they're being told it's because you were born in the wrong body, and the only way to cure it is to go down this very dangerous transgender path.
I think the best thing that we as teachers can do is to affirm children for who they are. Girls who like athletics are athletic girls and they need to be affirmed as girls. Boys who like to paint need to be affirmed as boys who are artistic. Affirm them in who they are.